Hello there, Minecrafters. This is Wiskrim, and welcome back again to another episode of Gaia, which is my second episode. Alright. So, as you can see, we are at the moment at my kingdom, which is covered all by snow. And today it's gonna be really interesting because today I'm gonna go to my embassy and I'm gonna explain and tell you what are the plans that I have for my kingdom. Alright, so bear with me. This is gonna be a long ride, so enjoy the view. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh yeah, the car directions. There we go. That's something that they need to fix, of course. As you can see now, every time, like every 30 seconds or something, if you are in a horse or a minecart or even mobs in creative, I don't know if it applies to survivor or not, but you get this lag spike like that one over there. Look at that, pretty cool, isn't it? So you get a really huge lag spike and everything froze, but the game is still running, meaning that everything that is moving at that moment will get a speed boost once it finish. And then if you're fighting mobs or something like that, it's gonna be really bad because they're also getting the speed boost. So you can be standing there froze, but they already caught up to you, and then a creeper caught up to you with the speed boost, and once you get to finish the lag, you already blew up. And then 4J doesn't want to respond any messages that we are tweeting all the time. You know, it's been 5 months with these issues of lag, extremely lag and glitches. Like there's a huge list of bad things going on in Minecraft Xbox One. And it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad because a lot of people are complaining and a lot of people have lost interest of playing the game, especially me in creative. I mean, we can't play PvP either. Look at that. See what happened? It's unplayable. It's pretty unplayable, you know. But oh well. Let's see what happened. Alright, so we are reaching a spawn point map right now. So we're barely there. Alright. So because this is a spawn map and this is all boring, you don't wanna see this. I'm just gonna cut here and show you some things. Alright, so now we're back. We're back at the spawn point. As we can see, the embassy is pretty cool. You've been watching previous videos on the other leader channels, which is Stormix, IGL, Micro 49. You can see all the embassies over here. There we go. That's Zachary. Pretty cool. That is Micro 49. That is Abdandrew. Looking good. Alright. And this is Stormix. And that is IGL. Alright, so let's go quickly. Let's not waste time. This is my embassy. I already built the flag, as you can see. That's my flag. And I have decided on a name. The name of my kingdom will be called Emerald Fields. Alright. Okay, that part is not done yet, but as you can see, this is my embassy. And I already put some signs down, so this is what I want to explain. So let's start with it. Emerald Fields. Emerald Fields will be a kingdom based on villagers, and iron and emerald. So that's basically everything that I'm gonna work with. So you are expecting to see really huge things going on in my kingdom at the beginning. So let's start with this. Alright. Kingdom will be divided by 3 rings. Like I mentioned in the last video, in the episode 1, I showed you the map. There's 3 rings. You might want to check that out. There's 3 rings that are placed in the map, and that's where I'm gonna build my fortress, which is gonna be 3 huge walls in circles, making 3 rings. All right. So the number 3, you will live. Number 2, which is the middle ring, it's gonna be for buildings like shops and stores and stuff like that you want to build will be there. So imagine the 3 rings, right? In the 3rd ring, which is the outside and the biggest one, you're gonna be there living. So you're gonna be designated a lot, so you can build and do whatever you want over there as long as you follow the rules. And the number 2, if you want to build like a shop or anything or something productive for the game, you can also do that. All right. So let's see. If here it's productive of use. Also need proper permit to build inside kingdom walls or outside, which is out of bounds. You will be designated to a lot inside the number 3 ring, which I already said, where at the moment you can be free to do what you can. Alright, let's keep reading the signs so I can explain everything. Building nether portals are prohibited. Alright? Not allowed to go outside the kingdom without proper permit. Alright, so once you choose to be in my kingdom, you're not allowed to go outside those borders. So if you want to go back to spawn or visit another kingdom, then you need a permit for it. But you are not allowed to go outside the boundaries, which there's no land, man, basically, at the moment. Because we are playing in a large map. Okay, can't use and cook tradable items that you can trade to a villager. Okay, so for example, if you have coal, you cannot use it for making torches or putting them on the furnace. If you collect pork chops, you're not allowed to cook them or kill pigs with fire aspect because they will cook the meat. So everything that we can use to trade with villagers will not be allowed to use, because that will be specifically for using to trade with the villagers. So there's still plenty of other things that you can do to replace those items. For example, of course, if you are gonna use let's say wheat, right? The wheat, you cannot make bread, but the villager also give you an option to give you food. So we're not gonna have problem with that. And also we can eat other meats like cows and mutton and rabbits, because they're not part of the trade. So we'll be fine on that. So we need to be really careful with that, because that's something that I want to do, you know, because every item will count for these trades in order for us to get a lot of emeralds and profit. Alright, so I'm really concerned in my kingdom with not losing that is my notification sounds, not losing any resources whatsoever. That will bring can't mine ores without silk touch or fortune 3. So if you're mining in your place or whatever and you find an ore, you don't have either of those two, you can also talk to somebody else who has it, and then they will borrow it, you will borrow it from him, or I will bring you the service for it. I can go and mine it and whatever, but I don't want to waste any resource. Alright, so in this actually bring more purposes that you can think of. For example, I wouldn't want you either to waste either your time or levels. So basically, I'm gonna have a mining room, which is gonna be the level room, in other words, because this is what happened. Once you reach level 30, if you're using Fortune 3 and you find an ore, please use Silk Touch, because it will not give you levels, and then those ores, I can put them in a room so someone else can actually use fortune and get levels fast. Alright? Because I want my kingdom to be really like a teamwork. You know, everybody will work together to help each other. in a way we don't lose time or resources. Alright? Okay, there are other couple rules over here, and everything will make sense once I finish explaining. To enter the Nether, you will be charged a fee. Most resources will be provided for you if it's for a good reason. Maintain peace at all times inside outside kingdoms. Meaning I don't want to go to war. I'm really peaceful guy, so please let's keep it simple and peaceful. Alright. For those who don't know the Nether rule, it's every kingdom will have one Nether portal, only one, and then surrounding that Nether portal will be your own place to be safe, because the Nether is a no man's land. There's no rules in the Nether, only that portal will be the only place to get into your kingdom, so you're not gonna be allowed there, because surrounding there we're gonna build walls so people will not get in there. So that is protected by the kingdom owner. Okay, so that's basically a piece of your kingdom, but that's about it. The rest of the Nether is a no man's land, so you can do whatever you want over there. Somebody kills you, you can't complain, nothing. Alright, now about the resources, this is what I want to do. I'm going to build a bank basically, so whatever you do or collect in the game, in my kingdom, you will bring it to this bank. Alright, why? Because once you go and says, oh, Wiskrim, I want to build a house, for example. Alright, cool. Come to the bank and tell me which items do you need, and I will bring it to you, or I'll give it to you, whatever you need. And then you go over there and say, I need this, and this quantity. And if it's for a good reason and I think it's reasonable, I will give everything that you need, even if you haven't collected it. Because that's what I want to do. I want everybody to have a fair amount of resources to get, you know, because we are one. Everybody in my kingdom are one. So you go to this bank and say, I want to build this, so you get all the resources that you need. I will provide it to you. Alright, so that's what I want. I don't want you to struggle with building if you're gonna build something. But if you tell me, oh, I want to build this, and those items will not make sense to me because I think it's a waste, two things can happen. Either you convince me that it's okay, or I'm just not gonna give it to you because, for example, oh, I'm just gonna build a house and then I need diamond blocks and iron blocks and gold blocks to build a house to my walls, and I'm gonna go like, of course not. You know, you're not gonna build a house made of that. That's a waste of resources. Alright? Because I'm planning to use a lot of resources and hoppers and stuff like that. So, and then everybody will do big things. Alright? And we want to share between each other. We want to be fair to everybody. Alright, so that's that. So if you're happy with that, you're more welcome to join my kingdom. Outside the walls, I'm not planning to do anything yet until I finish what I want to do inside. But if you want to build outside the walls, I will let you, but with a special permit. And then we have to talk about it and see what you're gonna do, and if it's reasonable, then I let you. I'll send you a place, and then you will do stuff. Other rules that I haven't put down that I will, but not in the video, it's there's no collecting sands on the desert biome. All right, so we cannot do that. I will provide the sand somehow, or designated area once we get there, because it's really small. So that's another thing. And there's a couple more rules that I don't remember at the moment, but this video is kind of long already and I don't want to do a long video this time. Alright, so any ideas or suggestions that you guys want to have for my kingdom, you're more than welcome to put them on the comment. Also, the middle ring, which is the center, that's my place. I'm gonna be working there in private. I might get some help from you guys if you join the kingdom, but it's not that I want to keep it a secret. It's just that I have big plans on what I'm doing, and until I have that set up, I don't want anyone to bother me over there. So at the moment, I will be isolated in my ring until I finish. And I already have some couple things done, but and no one is gonna be allowed in this ring. But the thing that I'm gonna do, it's basically for the kingdom. Alright, so that will be alright. So I want to provide everything, including food, blocks, and resources, so we should be fine by that. Also, I already talked to other kingdoms, and they have approved, so I have a green light on that. A long time ago I built a post office, which is pretty cool. Not too many people know about it, and I need help on that if you join my kingdom. I'm gonna build a post. My plans at the beginning is that I'm planning to build a post office, which is a place that you can trade items with other kingdoms, but you don't have to go there. You can stay in my kingdom and do the trades, and they can stay in their kingdoms and do their trade. How does that work? I will explain that in another video, but I know how to do it. It's just transporting one item to another place, and so I need a lot of help building the tunnels to go to one place to another. Alright, so that would be everything today. Sorry, I was spacing out, looking at nothing while I was recording. Alright, so let's do a little walk over here and show you what's new. That's pretty cool. Ivan Andrew over here, Stormix, IGL, and let me explain my flag real quick. My flag, it's pretty explanatory. You know, Emerald Fields, green for Emerald, Emerald Road, the snow, and the item. Pretty simple. Alright? Hi there, IGL. Alright, guys. So, welcome to... sorry. Thank you for joining today's episode. This episode, it's an informative episode of what's new and what's going on Gaia. Next time, I'll be doing more fun stuff, and I'm already working on my lab, my Wiskrim lab. So once I start building in my kingdom, I will be releasing the videos for my lab, because everything that I'm building in that private circle that I told you, I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to do it on my channel. Alright, so I got big plans, and I hope you enjoyed the ride, and hope to see you again, guys. Have fun. Bye.